excited to be back. I'm with my bestie, Jessica.
Hello.
And we are here today doing another Fab Grad interview. I'm super excited. I took a little break I did one in December, and then in January, the first week of January, I had my very first Fab Grad Vision Board party. It was so much fun. Jessica was there too. And we were actually in this room and we just took over. We had bottomless mimosas. I'll enter them in the video so y'all can see. We had all kinds of activities going on. We had bomb food. We were cutting for hours. And after that, we got some Roscoe's. We ate. We watched movies. So it was a whole thing, and I'm super excited to do that again for y'all soon. But for today, we are here with Jessica. And y'all can follow her at, what's your Instagram?
_ Jess Marie.
There you go. You want people following you?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I like them follows. And I'm Simone, if you don't already know, at the Fab Grad. And we're here today basically to talk about college, of course, life after college, and specifically what it is like to apply to grad school and have a plan B if things don't work out the way you thought they would, but you still stand it. Yes. Cool. So, Jessica, tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, where you went to school, all that.
Okay, yeah, so I went to school at Arizona State with Simone. That's how we did it. We're sorority sisters, same sorority. I majored in communications, and I'm from like the Long Beach area, California. And I am right now working for a payroll company.
Okay, there we go. And so basically walk us through, what was it like after college? How's it been so far?
It's been definitely not as how I expected it to be. You know, I thought I would be doing something different, but life after college, I have to keep telling myself, like, be in the moment, enjoy right now. I'm still young, have fun. So I have been doing that, having fun. I've been looking for jobs, and then I got one. But mostly just trying to enjoy like my youth too at the same time, trying to plan out what I want to do with my life. So,
and you graduated class of 2017,
spring 2017.
So it's been almost a year. It's been almost a year.
It's been almost a year.
Yeah. Okay. And so
fun.
when you were a senior at ASU, what were you thinking about when you were looking towards graduation? I know you were applying to grad school, all those things. How was that?
So I know a lot of people that I knew, at least, or probably same with you, didn't know if they wanted to stay in Arizona where we were, moved back home. Yeah. Me and Simone were like, no, I want to go home. Like,
No.
Arizona's
from
fun.
LA.
Yeah.
Go.
I need to go back home. So I knew that, which was good. But, you know, I thought that I was going to be going straight into, like, my master's program. Things didn't work out.
What did you want to get your master's in?
At the time, I thought...
I
I wanted to get into school psychology.
Okay. Like your mom?
Yes, my mom's a school psychologist, so I was, like, shadowing her, and I was like, okay, this is good. I like this. I can see myself doing this, but do I want to do it? You know, I can see myself, but do I want to do it?
That is such a big question. Like, that's cute, but forever?
Yeah, for me?
Yeah, for me, I don't know. Yeah.
And I didn't get into, like, any of the schools I applied to. So that, at the time, I was like, oh, that sucks, you know? Now what am I going to do? But I'm a very, very strong believer in, you know, I'm going to say, everything happens for a reason.
Oh, me too. Favorite quote.
Yes, very strong believer in that. So it's okay, maybe this either not the time for me to go get my master's, or either I'm not supposed to be in this program, which is why I didn't get accepted. I forgot the question.
So what was it when you were applying to schools? Basically, you answered it, but also I think they would like to hear, like, what was it like actually applying? Because I know you were doing your resume, you were getting letters of recommendation, and then also you're trying to graduate from school. Like, that's a lot.
Yeah, so like someone said, it's a lot. You know, you could be... You're still in school. I'm still taking these classes. I had 2 jobs at the time when I was in school. I had sorority stuff to do, organizations on campus. It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You're applying to graduation, like cap and gown, all that good stuff. You're getting all that together.
Yeah.
And then at the same time, if any of you have applied to schools or anything, it's such a long process.
It's sick. The amount of things they require you to do.
They ask for so much, and then don't get me started if you gotta take the GRE or like other tests like that. You gotta like, it's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. And then you gotta make sure you're asking your people for their letters of recommendation in a timely manner. Then you gotta keep checking on them. Like, hey, are you gonna have that in like the day? You know, it's a lot. And then, and honestly, one of the schools I didn't get into, they told me the reason was because
they told you why?
They told me why. Because I didn't complete the application. I missed something. Yeah.
What?
I missed something in the application.
So, it's a lot of things to handle. And I remember when I was applying to grad school, I'm in grad school now, but I was a senior thinking about school. And the first thing you got to do is like know that you actually want to go to grad school early on and what program. So you're kind of like basically figuring out what your next degree is going to be while you're currently getting a degree, which is a lot of pressure on its own. And then on top of that, you are writing your personal statements. Everybody's asking the same questions, but you don't want to kind of say the same thing. It's a lot. And then, your grades. And so when I was applying to school, I'm getting my master's in higher ed. I was like, I got me a little GRE toolkit to learn. And I looked at the first thing, a first math question. I was like, oh no.
I remember.
I'm not doing it. I was like, I took the SAT. I hated it. I'm not doing it. I'm not in high school. They're not about to play me with this. So what did I do? Basically make sure that the program doesn't require GRE, but not all programs do that. Some of them is like, nah, girl.
Yeah.
You taking that MBA, whatever, all the LSAT.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other tests.
Yeah. So you applied to schools. You didn't get it. What was that like? How did it feel? What were you going to do next?
Yeah, so I was back home already at the time. At the time, I had a part-time job working at the European Wax Center, if you didn't,
That was a great discount that I did not take advantage of while you were still there.
So yeah, I was working there. And then, I said, I'm still very young. I got a lot of time. Then the other half of me is like, I do have a degree. Like, I don't want to be working at a part-time job. And I have my degree already, So I was like in a little pickle there. So I was like, well, since I'm not getting my master's this year, like I thought I would, maybe I could try to utilize my degree and get like a higher paying job. So I
like a full-time salary
job. Yeah. So I spoke with one of my good friends' moms who works for a payroll company, and she recommended me into the job, and I got it. So
there we go.
So I got it.
Yeah.
And it's the corporate world, and I think for me, and I think for a lot of people too, I think it's important to like put your foot in different fields to see if you like that. So I know a lot of people don't like the corporate world. A lot of people don't like education. A lot of people don't like, journalism, things like that.
Yeah.
So by me putting my foot in here, I know like, okay, I don't want the corporate world. Corporate world life is not for me.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's looking boring.
That's a whole nother conversation. But company itself is great. I love the people there. Everyone's amazing. It's like a little family there. But sitting in a cubicle for 8 hours.
Yeah.
But right now, I think I'm 22 years old, and I'm like the youngest one there.
Me too.
So that makes me feel good, and I know like I'm still doing great at my age now because I have this job, and then I'm still so young, so I can go back and get my master's and stuff. But definitely that rejection feeling of the school is like, dang, well. But I try to, instead of saying, like, why is this happening to me? What is it trying to teach me?
Right, exactly.
Which is that maybe I wasn't supposed to go right now. Maybe I was supposed to go in this program. So, positive thinking, positive wording.
No, I think it is positive. And it's a real thing. It's all about his perfect timing. But at the same time, because you didn't get in, you can still learn a lot about another field.
Exactly.
And the thing about grad school is people jump into these programs, get out of the program, and the increase of salary is not $10,000 more, and then on top of that, like you feel like you're really stuck. Like, girl, you got a master's in that. You better use it, right? So I think that's super important, especially when you're trying to get a job, is to network and tell people like, this is where I'm at. Do you have any type of something? Because I don't know, like, would you think you have a job now if you did reach out to your friend, or if your friend did reach out to you? So if you had to give any advice for any college student or anybody that just graduated, is applying to grad school, what would you tell them?
I would definitely say don't feel like obligated that you have to jump to something right away. Patience is so important, and researching is very important. Like Simone said, networking, talking to people is very important as well. And also, like, if you're a senior in college, it's not too late to join an organization, talk to different people, see what they're interested in, see what they're planning to do. Because that opens new doors for everything. That's one of my regrets. I wish I should have been involved in more organizations at ASU, because I could have probably been introduced to something I didn't even know of.
Yeah, that's very true.
So definitely patience and not to feel like you're rushing or obligated to do something right away, for sure.
Good. And do you have any next steps for the future? Are you applying to new things, or do you want to start your own thing? Well, how are you feeling like right now?
My mind just be all over the place. Yeah, so I do want to, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try again to apply for master's. I'm going like still an education route, but not school psychology. And I am, just in case, I do want to look at different positions at the company I am to like move up.
Yeah, there you go.
And look, because there's so many departments in this corporate world that I'm at. There's so many different positions in the company I'm at itself. So I want to research and look into different options there, because there's other options than sitting at the desk. There's different things to do.
And that's so crazy too, that you get the degree and like you've paid all this money, and then people try and tell you that that's worth a desk job, an assistant job, an administrative job, and it's just not. But you have to go out and you have to find it and be cool with, you know, just going through the motions. But thank you so much. You did a good job, Jess.
I thought I was talking too fast.
No, you're fine. So thank y'all for watching. I'm super excited to do more of these. Let me know what topics that y'all want to talk about more, because I'm thinking about uploading more videos about life after college. I can help with grad apps, resumes, getting your dream career, all those different things we can talk about on here. Where you can find Jessica one more time.
_ Jess Marie.
There we go. So that's her Instagram, and then mine's of course is @thefabgrad. So let me know how y'all like this in the comments, and we'll see you next time. Bye.